All right, so this guy had to sit over here in the shade. I'm start again.
After the 2012 killing of
But
Trayvon.
looks like this guy I found wasn't hard. I just typed in Black Lives Matter and Marxist. So the video, the original interview pops up where the guy is actually interviewing one of the founders, and she says she's a Marxist. I don't care. I don't want to get into semantics. Oh, you don't know the difference between Marxist, communist, socialism, blah, 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 blah. We know Karl Marx wrote the Communist Manifesto. I mean, the point is, all of this shit, they're trained into, this anarchy, tear down capitalism, try to, and like I said, in my theory, for what I saw in my life, it's starting to make sense why they didn't want us to be successful. It was, what I'm saying, think about it. It didn't just prove that wasn't, racism wasn't holding us back. You're starting to see the whole thing. They didn't give a damn period. They're so called, the rich get richer. Like I said, Karl Marx made that. That was his quote. And the poor get poorer. But he said that way back in like 18, whatever the fuck. He died in 1888. So you know, and like we're pointing out, all of that isn't true. Like a lot of even the historians, the liberal socialist historians, they say he got it wrong. But I'm like, he really didn't get it wrong. It just was the wrong century. What he saw was the beginning of the industrial age. That's when he was alive. I'm not on his side. What I'm saying is they're like, well, he was right about what is he was saying, and he got it, but he got it wrong. It's like, no, the guy was a great social, whatever. But the point is, that was 100 and something years ago. You know, he wasn't even talking about slavery. He was just talking about, that's where they get all that shit with the fist. And, that's why they wearing all these motherfuckers running around. And they're the ones who don't know why they're wearing that fist. And they about the capitalists, they build it up on the backs of the working man and the class and the rich, blah 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 blah. So they want to, they're the ones who are stopping. This is from my opinion, experience, not just opinion. They're the ones who are stopping other blacks from rising up in a different class. And you see why. They were just blindly following fucking orders. You know what I'm saying? Even before Black Lives Matter, they used the trade. I see from, I ain't even, all you heard was what I heard. I stopped it and I started talking. I'm going to play the rest of the interview and I'm going to leave a link to it. But what I was going to say is they just used that as a catalyst, like I said, because they knew they could use that to kick off their shit to destroy capitalism. It had nothing to do with Trayvon Martin. None of that shit. I don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. That's bullshit. Because she gonna admit in this video that they're Marxists. Trained. She says trained Marxists. Meaning they're good at destabilizing economies and all of that shit. Anarchy and all that shit. You need to educate yourself. Let me just listen to it.
Three black women, Alicia Garza, Opal Tometi, and our guest this segment, Patrisse Cullors, formed what has since become the global phenomenon of Black Lives Matter. Patrisse Cullors is an artist, organizer, and freedom fighter. She is also founder of Dignity and Power Now, and she has worked tirelessly promoting law enforcement accountability and continues to, as my main man, Peace Justice Universal, a.k.a. DJ U-Rock, a.k.a. Pedro, used to say, upset the setup. Patrisse Cullors, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Upset.
Thanks for having me. So, Patrisse, for those who may have just been introduced to you in a most direct way at the Netroots Conference intervention you conducted, please help them and us see past what appears, from my point of view, to have been a tremendous amount of appropriation and suppression of you, Opal, and Alicia as founders, and the particular brand of radical black gender and sexuality politics you all work with. So if you would, please summarize for us how you see the origins, politics, and purpose of Black Lives Matter.
I think that's a great question. And the first place I'll go is the origins come from a deep place of black love and black rage. Both Alicia, myself, and Opal feeling the impact of George Zimmerman being acquitted of Trayvon Martin's murder, what that actually meant for our society, what that meant for this country to allow for this light-skinned, white passing man to kill a young boy and get away with it. We knew this was going to have consequences far greater than that current moment. And so Black Lives Matter originates from
See, she's telling on herself, in my opinion. Just right there. She says, we knew this would have She's trying to sound like an activist, like she really cares about black people. We knew, basically, she's saying we knew this was our opportunity to start some shit. I'll break it down for you in street language. She saw her opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Not just to catapult herself into the line. She didn't want that. They want to bring all that shit down. You know, you can't, whatever, you know, work your way up. It become, you know, whatever that's why they stopped all of, you know.
Need to intervene in, a 500-year story and plan to
Opportunist,
heal,
yeah, she's an opportunist. She saw opportunity.
Lives.
She don't even know. She told on herself.
That state of emergency looks like a crisis in the black community at some of the highest levels, being murdered by the state, incarcerated at some of the highest rates, being unemployed at some of the highest rates.
All of those were there. Everything she's saying, Democrats did that in the '90s. Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, all that was '90s Democrats. Where do black people live? Inner cities. So all of that, they're getting arrested by black cops, prosecuted by black prosecutors. The judges are black. You know, all of that was black people. All that mass incarceration, at the hand, Joe Biden wrote that bill. So I don't want to hear all this shit about this and that. Like I said, the Republicans, they punks too. They punks. This whole thing, all these motherfuckers we see that ain't doing nothing need to be, you know, just lose this election. These motherfuckers still in power, even if we know this shit is not gonna work. This Antifa Black Lives Matter coalition, we know that shit not gonna work. But really, I ain't gonna have no sympathy for none of y'all if y'all let this shit keep going on. You mean, what do you mean sympathy? Why do y'all the ones playing victim? You want empathy and sympathy. I'm not having none of it. I ain't gonna be full. Yeah, this time, like I said before, when I did shit, I wasn't thinking of y'all. This time, I'm really am gonna be rubbing it in your face. Like, this, you know what I'm saying? This shit is real delicious. It's too bad you ain't got none. You know why? Because we told you over and over again, these motherfuckers are full of shit. This is bullshit. They got y'all out here doing all this shit for no fucking reason.
To live
well, it is a reason. They anarchists.
It was a call for all black lives, and it was important for us as black women, and two of which are queer, was to actually talk about the
because see, they said she with that LBGTQ, A B C D E F G, like most of us, like we really don't care, but you're not gonna force all of the taking away our rights. We can't be entrepreneur. That's what a lot of people say. Why they see the LBG? They always throw themselves in with us. You see, that's the problem. All this tearing up shit. And like I said, remember, I see that the founder. Remember, I said, remember all of my videos. I've been said this shit. That all of these niggas. Remember, I was just saying it the other day. These big ass niggas. I ain't even gonna play the rest of the video. I'll watch it myself. Y'all, I'm gonna leave a link and y'all watch it. But that's your homework assignment. But anyway, remember I was saying this shit was effeminate, the way these niggas following us around. I ain't even talking about the women. Remember, just like they got these little boys riding around, these big ass niggas. I'm like, remember I said I couldn't do that. You know, it's not about my pride where I have a big old ego. It's just, that's not dude. You know, dude, you just can't be following. You wouldn't feel right following around a dude. You waking up and you're not a actual spy. You're not in the CIA. You know what I'm saying? You're not in another country. You're just following a regular dude around like a stalker. You are a gang stalker. You are a stalker. Like, what did that nigga do to you? Did he fuck you and he didn't call you the next day or something, dude? Nobody cares that you like dick. The problem is, why are you following this nigga around? That's the problem. Give him some breathing room, nigga. Shit. He'll call you. He'll call you later. Shit. If he don't call you, move on. You know, that's why, you see the founder of all this shit, a lesbian black woman, you know, that I told you this shit was fucking crooked, crazy, and emotional. Bad enough black women are themselves, straight black women are emotional bastard case, but we deal with that. You know, you take it or leave it. All women, really. But then you got a queer one, and now they think they, you know, so they align themselves, you know, they think they're so smart, you know, and I don't even care about their education. They literally did. So they 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 thought, oh, you know what? We're gonna become Marxist, the new flavor of the month. So I bet they really studied it. She said, I bet they went and they might even been went to other countries. Why is this little weirdo riding? Well, when I was a kid, I'd have been riding all over the place. But he's a gang stalker. He's not just riding for no reason. Like I said, I used to live in apartments like this, but I would have been all in the woods. See what I'm saying? I wouldn't be riding right here. I'd be gone. When I was that age, I'd be all back there on my bike. I'd be back there. I would have been all over the place because you're trying to jump. Yeah, he was good. He just came over here. They told him to come over here. I guess they're sewing down. Like I said, see, little bitch, that's why they tried to, see, you using your little kids, putting them up front. You know, then they go, why are you a grown man? Blah, 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 blah. You're training that boy to be a fucking terrorist. What part of you? No different than them little kids over that work for ISIS, strapping bombs for themselves. Cowards, not the kids, but the cowards who told them kids to strap bombs to themselves. Yeah, but he doesn't have a weapon. You're training him, so you put him at risk. This is on your soul. My soul is good. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Y'all fucked. You know, y'all are fucked. You stupid. You're fucking stupid. Plain and simple. Y'all are stupid. Like these gay ass niggas right here. He date that girl right here. The ones right here. Y'all literally, and I wouldn't care if if the girl was what she said and she wasn't trying this bullshit. You know, the flavor of the month. She's a Marxist. So she's lying. Oh, we're gonna fight against the oppression. What fucking oppression? First of all, if it was so much oppression and racism, how did you become gay? Because you would have been too scared to be gay. You not just because of your family, but because of all the oppression and the racism. So how did you do? That's what I'm saying. They see how they keep just exposing themselves as fucking liars and hypocrites. If all of this was going on, how did you make it this far? And that's another thing. How all of this shit, I think all of it, you know, the killings. People gotta start looking into all this shit. What do they call it? The MK Ultra. You know, I'm not on none of the killer's side, but the coincidence, how it happened, just like George Floyd, and then 2 weeks later, you know, it was too convenient for this to be happening. And like I said, it doesn't happen all the time. You know, my old neighborhood, shit didn't happen like that. All that gangster shit, motherfuckers doing drive-bys, but you hardly saw motherfuckers getting beat or killed by the police. You saw niggas getting outside. No, plenty of niggas got killed by other fucking niggas, but not by the fucking police. So like I said, this shit is goddamn way too convenient that all of a sudden, oh, it's just so much racism. And all it look like this nigga. All these niggas, none of us been getting beat. I bet if you ask that dude right there if he ever got beat by the police, he ain't never been beat. None of us have. Ain't never seen that shit. Ain't never faced it. None of it. Oh, it's just so rampant. They hunting us. Man, ain't nobody falling for that dumb shit. You crazy as hell. You think I'm stupid. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm still gonna protect the country, but like I said, I don't know. I might just fuck it, you know, just whatever. Y'all get, I don't know what y'all suffering from. So that's another thing. I know y'all gonna be all right. Y'all gonna be fed. You're gonna have your houses. So I could just, you know, I'm really probably just been enjoying myself. Y'all can keep, well, I'm thinking y'all program is done, so you ain't gonna be following me around no more like you used to. That shit is done because you're too stupid. Your leaders are stupid. You're stupid. So really, and I ain't got to feel guilty. Oh, I never did, but you tried to. I just knew something was wrong. Basically bullying. You tried to bully me, you know what I'm saying? You tried to bully me with that emotional shit, but you're not going to get away with it no more. You can't do it no more, can you? You can't play victim no more. Your ace in the hole is done. You played it. You only could play it once. You played that ace card. You're done. You're fucked. You are fucked, you stupid bitch.